Hey guys, this is Deanna Chambers with 365 Days of No Alcohol, and today is day, wait for it, 30. I can't believe it. I made it to day 30. Woo, woo, I made it. I made it. I made it. Today was an overwhelming day of disappointment. And it was about managing disappointment. I feel like it started off okay. I met up with a girlfriend today. We had coffee, so it was good to catch up with her. We kind of did some self-work talk, you know, just kind of supporting each other in some places where we feel like we're kind of blocked. And ironically, but not ironically, we have a lot of similarities, which I believe is pretty common. I feel like we attract people who are like ourselves in some way, shape, or form, and I feel like her and I have some of the same things that we're working through. So it was cool to be able to kind of see myself in her and support her, and then vice versa. Her see the greatness in me and encourage me and encourage me to continue to keep going after my dreams. She's reached a certain level of success that I also admire and inspires me, and that was great. And I guess today was disappointing because I found out some things I didn't know about my business in regards to taxes and some of that kind of, I hate to say, boring stuff that becomes very tedious when you're not given the right information and you feel like you have to kind of go back and you know, redo stuff, which is what I'm in the process of doing with that. But I won't get into detail about that and bore you. But it was just more so disappointment because there are so many things that I feel like I just don't know, and I needed to kind of educate myself today. So it was managing the disappointment of not knowing, and also just disappointment in myself for not taking the time to find out about what I needed to know for my business years ago when I started it. So there was that level of disappointment with myself, and then those involved who are supposed to be helping me, I feel like dropped the ball, which they did. So it's about taking ownership for things that I did, but also making adjustments to my team and who I have in my circle, and you know, and making tough choices. And then I found out I didn't get a specific job that I was really excited about getting, a hosting gig. And I haven't gone into detail about my journey with hosting, but the first thing I kind of started pursuing in the industry a few years ago was on-camera hosting, TV hosting. For those of you that are not familiar, so like Mario Lopez, Juliana Rancic, you know, those are like on-camera hosts or TV hosts, and I really wanted to do that in the beginning, and I kind of avoided pursuing acting. I always wanted to act, but I avoided it in the beginning of my career, specifically because I found some traction and momentum with hosting, so I kind of went that route. And since then, I've kind of put that on the back burner because I'm now focusing again on theatrical and commercials. But of course, jobs come up and I submit for them, or I go out on auditions for them because I've already established myself and I have a resume and I have a reel and all of that. But this was a big job, and it was a job that said, yeah, you know, you're still in the running, you're still really great at what you do, and that's why you made it as far as you did. And I did make it far. I went all the way to the point where I got to meet with the producers for the show, and it is a show on network, and I didn't get it, and I was angry, not just disappointed, but I was angry. You know, it was all about managing disappointment today, but also managing anger. I've avoided being angry for so long. I've always looked at other people and also kind of judged them because they were angry. And it's so wrong because this whole time, just like anybody else, of course I have anger. And I think dealing with that anger, managing the disappointment was just really supportive in me today, shifting out of it. And I don't even want to say that even right now as I'm doing this video that I'm fully shifted out of it, because I'm not. Like, I'm still extremely disappointed. But I think that's okay. I think like part of me accepting who I am is just accept all the things that come with that. And that doesn't mean reacting from the anger or going out and making stupid choices because I'm angry. But it means sitting with it and dealing with it and not judging myself for it, or others for that matter. I'm just done avoiding things I don't want to deal with, i.e. anger, i.e. pain, i.e. fear. And a lot of people do it, and that's their prerogative. But I'm not in that place in my life anymore where I want to do that. So when these emotions come up, like, I deal with them. I was angry today. I am disappointed, and that's okay. Like, it means I'm alive, and it means I'm passionate about what I do, and it also means that there's a redirection. I didn't get this specific job because I'm gonna get another one, and the taxes situation will work itself out, and I'll figure it out, you know? But in the moment, it's like, are you kidding me? Doesn't it feel like when it rains, it pours? Like one minute you're having this great week, I was booking these jobs, and the next week you're like, whew, no, 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 no. And I'm just like, I'm amazing. Book me on a job, damn it. But anyway, you know, so that's kind of what today was about. Managing disappointment, managing anger, feeling overwhelmed with it really is kind of how I've been feeling today. And that's okay. You know, at my audition today, I had an audition today, which is great. It was kind of a cattle call, which means there's like a ton of people and you have no idea, like the chances of you booking it. I don't want to manifest that, but basically cattle calls are a lot of people and it kind of is a luck of the draw thing. You know what I mean? Still makes it worth it to go, but I had a great conversation with 2 people and it really like cheered me up because we started talking about presence and consciousness. How ironic. But it wasn't ironic. I think they were sent to remind me that to stay present, that like these are just challenges, but they're not gonna bring me down. They're not gonna defeat me. They're just small little things, and then there'll be new great things that show up again, which is like they always do. So they're just learning opportunities. They are learning lessons, and that's kind of what I took away from today's disappointing circumstances, I should say. I'm also asking for more money from a couple of my clients, and you know that's kind of nerve-wracking. You know, Overcoming Under-Earning talks a lot about this, and a lot of other books I'm sure that are about talking about money and owning a business are about knowing your worth, knowing you deserve to make more money, and that your time is valuable. And I think when you are still working on believing yourself, which I'm always working on that, sometimes there's a false story that you're not worth it. And you know, I am worth it. And yes, I was scared writing that email asking for more money, but I'm glad I did it. And even if the answer is, whatever the answer is, yes or no, it doesn't matter because I'm owning my worth, and somebody somewhere is going to say yes. And that's all that matters, is that when you focus on the yes, that's what shows up. The no's are gonna happen, you manage the no's, but you focus on the yes. Ooh, manage the no's, but focus on the yes. And that's what today's lesson is. Managing the disappointment, managing the anger, managing the fear, and working through it, shifting before you let it take over. And I've let it take over before, and I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to do that again. So great lessons today, a lot of juice. This is a longer video, so hopefully I'm inspiring some people that might be experiencing the same thing. And this is another opportunity today, where I'm not drinking, I'm not gonna have a glass of wine, and I'm just gonna deal with what I'm experiencing. And I think that's freaking great, and I'm proud of myself, damn it. I'm proud of myself for where I'm at, like this is hard stuff, guys. Like not everybody's willing to deal with this and face themselves. And people who say they don't have problems, I don't believe in that. I think everyone has issues that they need to deal with, and they either choose to deal with them or they don't. And the way to not have problems is to deal with your issues that might be deeply rooted on a subconscious level even, that you don't even know about. But you got to open Pandora's box at some point. And boy, have I opened mine. Boop. Anyway. All right, guys, this is Deanna Chambers. Today is day 30. What? I made. What? I made. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I got another 11 months to go, but I'm in this, and we did it. First milestone down, 11 more to go. This is Deanna Chambers, 365 days no alcohol. Today is day 30, woo woo. See you tomorrow for day 31. Bye.